Hey, scrappy people. Tracy Reed here today with a layout for Scraplift Saturday. Today we're scraplifting Danica, and I am using my Anywhere But Here collection combined with the Away We Go collection that I designed using the Anywhere But Here collection for Echo Park. I'm combining both together just for fun. I haven't used this collection yet. It is almost the same as the Away We Go collection, but I need a larger paper than the Away We Go, or no, the Anywhere But Here collection. Oh my gosh, I'm not going to mix those two words up a million times, I swear. I need a larger paper than the Anywhere But Here collection provides for printables. So I pulled out that map paper from Anywhere But Here, and I'm just going to do a single page today because this is going to be the last page in our California album. It's hilarious. I have only done the first page and the last page as of this video. So, you know, everything in between is coming. But I knew that I wanted to use this collection for actual travel photos. So I am going to do the last page first. So I'm recreating the half circles on Danica's layout with my 2-inch circle punch, and I just punched them all out from the papers that I wanted to use from the Anywhere But Here collection, and now I'm just cutting them in half, and I'm going to arrange them around my page just like they are shown on her layout. Her layout's a 12 by 12, so I have to rearrange them just a little bit differently, not too much, but just a little bit. And so before I started this page, I made sure that these would fit well with a 2-inch circle, and they are going to come together great. Now I'm just alternating patterns, making sure that basically we're going floral, geotag, arrows, polka dot, arrows, different arrows. So we're doing that all along the page, which will make the visual of the actual circles in the background look nice and balanced along the color scheme. I need one more, and it happened, I didn't know what it was going to be, so I didn't cut any out. It happens to be this blue floral, which I think is a great anchor for the background of this page. You got blue floral up in the top and the bottom corners. So I've gone ahead and glued them all down, and now I'm going to start building my layout. So I have this photo that is the photo I took on the airplane on the way home. Our flight out there was terrible. We ended up getting canceled and then put on standby. We were in the airport for 12 hours, which is just going to be its whole other story. But this was the first time that we actually sat together like we had planned. All of the other flights, we were all separated. So I wanted to get a photo of all of us in the row together. So that is what this is. This is on our flight home. I decided to back it in yellow because there wasn't a lot of yellow represented on the page, and I thought that it would be a good contrast to the light blue in the background. So I just put some stuff in the middle, some adhesive in the middle, so that I could slide stuff underneath the edges of the page if I want to. But I'm going to go through the sticker book, and I'm going to add in some stickers on this page. The majority of, actually maybe all of the embellishments that I use end up being from the Away We Go collection, just because I've already used a ton of the Anywhere But Here collection, and if I want to have a lot of embellishments to play with, I need to reprint it. So I decided to just go for it and use the Away We Go collection, even though for things like Scraplift Saturday and things that go on the blog, I do prefer to use as much of the product available in my store as possible. But, you know, I also wanted to play with this line because yay for scrapbook lines from store product. I love that this line was made into a paper line, and it looks like so close to the original line. I just love the Anywhere But Here collection so much, so it made me so happy to see it in print. I wanted to use this Fly the Friendly Skies so badly. I even put adhesive on it, but then I hesitate putting it down because I knew I wanted to add in a title. So I wanted to make sure that I did that before I added anything else bulky. So I decided to put that aside and grab some title stuff instead. I'm just going to start pulling out stickers when I see them that I might end up wanting to use. So if you see me just pulling a sticker out and putting it up on my stand for my camera, just to make sure that I have it out. So that's what I'm doing here. Looking through all of the stickers, making sure that I got everything I want off of here. So I'm going to stamp my title, part of my title, and there's a stamp on here that says let's go, and so I'm going to stamp it using blue Catherine Pooler ink, and I'm going to make sure I don't stamp the exclamation point because I want it to be part of the title. So it says let's go, and then I'm going to make the rest of my title home. But first I need to cut this out, so I'm just going to cut it in a straight line. I'm not going to bother trying to fussy cut. I'm just going to make it like its own little banner. And then I'm going to cut nice and close to the edge so that it doesn't take up too much white space. There we go. And I'm going to put it right over the corner of my photo. And then I'm going to use letter stickers that just were from my stash. They're kind of a wood grain. I initially had the HOME of home, but I'm going to get rid of that O, and instead I'm going to use this geo tag that I'm about to pull out. I wanted to use this plain, obviously, but it was a little bit large, so I ended up finding a smaller one in the Anywhere But Here collection, same plain, just printed slightly smaller, that I'm going to use instead. I love that airport sign. Again, that's available in the Anywhere But Here collection. So is that heart. All of these icons are also in the Anywhere But Here collection. I just happen to be using puffy stickers and stickers from the sticker sheet. All right, so I wanted to use a couple of these like gems in here as well, just for some bling, just to make it interesting. I end up using a few brads instead of gems. Well, I'm going to use both. I'm going to use brads and gems. I really wish that these gem sheets had 3 of each color. It's kind of annoying to me that there's only 2 of each color. You know me, I like things to be in 3s. So I'm a little bit annoyed by that, but what can you do? Trying to decide what colors I want to use. You see I put the pink brad back. I decided to go with 3 gems instead, so I'm going to use 3 different colors. It's probably the most indecisive part of my page, which is hilarious. Cannot decide where to put them. It didn't make sense to me to have like a gem on the airplane's back, but it ends up there anyway. It's a good cluster, even if it doesn't make sense to have bling on the airplane's wing. I'm gonna hit this, or I'm gonna put this hit the road sticker down here. I'm just trying to make sure that I'm hitting all the high points of Danica's original layout, which had a lot of word strips that spanned the circles. And I want to add in this suitcase stack just because I just wanted a little bit more icon, a little bit more fun on this page. Pull out some chipboard. What am I gonna add here? Oh, just a little circles. I wanted these little circle flowers as like additional, almost the enamel dot style embellishment. But that is it for this page once I get these down. Yeah, if you enjoyed this video, I'd love it if you give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, go ahead and subscribe. I would love to have you. If you don't already, you can follow me over on Instagram. I'm at Traci M. Reed. I'd love to see you over there as well. There's a link in the description box below to the Scraplift Saturday post that this is from if you want to check out some more inspiration, and I will see you next time. All right, thank you.